Hi guys, this is Rashid from Ace Language, and today it's about the reading module of PTE Academic Test. Now, PTE Academic has changed significantly on 7th of August. A lot of students are taking the test and not getting their desired score, especially in the reading module. And the biggest problem that they are facing is their time management. Previously, in the reading module, there used to be 15 to 18 questions, and students used to get 29 to 30 minutes. In reality, students used to get more than 30 minutes, about 32, 33 minutes. So that used to give us at least 2 minutes for each question type. But that's not happening anymore. Now, students are getting 15 to 16 questions and they're getting only 23 minutes, which is not at all enough. And I know that firsthand. When I took the test on 7th of August, only thing that surprised me was the speed of this peak reading module. When I saw that I had only 23 minutes to answer and I had 16 questions, I got 5 fill in the blanks reading and writing, 2 multiple choice multiple answer, 2 reorder paragraph, 5 fill in the blanks reading, and 2 multiple choice single answer. You may notice I'm still using the old names. It's just because so that you can understand easily. You know that fill in the blanks reading and writing is now called fill in the blanks drop down, and fill in the blanks reading is now called fill in the blanks drag and drop. Now, the old method of taking about 2.5 minutes for fill in the blanks reading and writing, 2 minutes for fill in the blanks reading, around 1.5 to 2 minutes for reorder paragraph, and about a minute to minute and a half for multiple choice questions will not work anymore because of the time limitation. On an average, you don't really have more than 1.5 minutes for each question. But you already know that if you take 1.5 minutes for each question, especially for fill in the blanks, you might have a very difficult time to understand and answer them properly. So what we will do in today's video is gonna see where the reading scores are coming from, by which percentage or how much percentage, and then we will also see how we should allocate our time and where we should secure that extra score for reading which we lost from read aloud. So even though you know there are 5 question types in your PT academic reading module, they are fill in the blanks drop down, multiple choice choose multiple answers, reorder paragraph, fill in the blanks drag and drop, and multiple choice question choose single answer. You will have altogether 8 question types that contribute towards your reading module. The first one is summarize written text, which is in the writing module and contributes 22.5% or 18 out of 80. Now, if you're confused, 18 out of 80 because 10 points will be coming as a default point if you didn't know already. So you will actually get a score not out of 90 but out of 80. So 18 points out of 80 will come from summarize written text. If you come to the reading module, the first question type fill in the blanks drop down contributes 27.5% or 22 points. Multiple choice question choose multiple answer contributes 5% or 4 points. A reorder paragraph contributes 8.8% or 7. That's been rounded down slightly for a greater accuracy. Fill in the blanks drag and drop is 18.8%, which is 15 points. Multiple choice question choose single answer is 2.5%, and that contributes 2 points. In the listening module, there are 2 question types. You can see the listening highlight correct summary will contribute towards your reading module, and that's 2.5% or 2 points. And highlight incorrect words also will contribute quite significantly in your reading module, which is 12.5% or 10 points. So now that you have seen how the score is distributed, you can clearly understand that you don't need to focus on every single question in order to secure 70 points in your reading module. Why 70 points? Because you now need 70 to score superior English or 20 peer points. So if you are aiming for superior English, You definitely need to focus on your summarized written text. You also need to focus on your fill in the blanks reading and writing, then fill in the blanks reading, and reorder paragraph, and obviously highlight incorrect words. So if you add these questions up, you can see that they just contribute about 90.1% of your total score. And if I actually convert them to points, about 72 points. Now, this does not mean that I'm suggesting you not answer other question types. Obviously, you can if you can manage your time. But if you cannot, you just focus on these question types. In the reading module itself, as you are gonna get 15 to 16 questions and maximum of 23 minutes, this is where you have to really plan where you will allocate your time. And this is my suggested time management plan. So I recommend that you take 2 minutes 15 seconds for each fill in the blanks drop down, which used to be fill in the blanks reading and writing. Assuming that you are getting 5 questions for fill in the blanks drop down. I recommend that you avoid answering multiple choice question, choose multiple answer. It is not because I don't want you to answer, but because of the time management. If you, during your mock tests and practices at home, can see that you can manage your time when you are still answering multiple choice questions, by all means, please do it. But if you struggle with time, you don't need to answer. A reorder paragraph, you will take about 1.5 minutes to answer. But to be honest, in my opinion, you can finish most of them within 1 minute to 1 minute 15 seconds. But let's just say 1.5 minutes. And then fill in the blanks drag and drop, which used to be your uh, fill in the blanks reading. I recommend that you answer them within 1 minute 45 seconds, and that is considering that you are getting up to 5 questions. In this way, you will still be able to answer the most important question types within the given time of 23 minutes. Now that you have seen the time distribution according to my analysis, you can go ahead and practice accordingly at home. If you can see that you can save time from your fill in the blanks and reorder paragraph, by all means answer multiple choice question, choose multiple answer, and answer multiple choice question, choose single answer. Just keep it in mind that even if you decide not to answer them, you can still score superior English by answering rest of the questions very accurately. Now, what we have observed during the mock tests, that even if we do not answer multiple choice questions, by making everything else perfect, we can gain up to 85 points in our PTE test. But remember, that's official mock test, which is very close to PTE academic test, still not the PTE academic test. So my recommendation is, if you can manage your time, please answer multiple choice questions. If you cannot, please don't worry about them. Rather focus on fill in the blanks, drag and drop down. Trust me, you will secure your score. Another crucial ingredient to get your fill in and get your score, desired score or superior score in the reading module, is answering a perfect summarized written text. For that, you cannot rely on simply copying and pasting and joining them with and anymore. You need to read the passage, find out the main ideas, paraphrase them, and join them properly. Right? For that, we have made a full video. You can find the link up there. And if you keep on practicing, I'm confident that you can finish answering summarized written text within 10 minutes as well. So there you go, guys, your secret recipe of time management for your PTE reading after 7th of August. Please practice a lot of questions by maintaining the time properly. Otherwise, you will be surprised in the exam. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.